Oh, you gotta get up here with me, huh?
Alright. Um, yeah, let's probably put this in.
What is it going to be? Well, we have a little bottle in here, and this oh, we have another.
Alright.
And they here.
We have a surprise in here and inside the ball. Woo! Yeah. Come on out, little baby. Which one is it? Oh, it's the
Is it on? It's on. It's all the way up. It's all the way up. At all. No. And you think they can hear us? Can we hear us?
Let me see.
On all apps? I don't think the microphone is on. Look, Eric Braden started following you. He followed me too. Oh yeah, he followed me on TikTok. We talk.
Okay, we sound good.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the topic of the category: masculine versus femininity.
Yes.
So, I seen on Facebook this post, and it has to do with women in their masculine era. Now, the post says taking your girl out of her masculine era and into her soft feminine is a hard flex, in my opinion. That means you brought her real peace, which I believe is true.
Oh, and before we get started, I'm Mariah.
Oh yeah. I'm Kristen.
This is my granddaughter.
Just trying to restart that.
Yes. We're here. We're just getting started. This is new to us, new to you. But we're here to inform you on some information. And we would like to get your input on it also. So here we go.
So everyone has their own opinion on like masculinity and femininity. But I feel like masculinity, femininity, it's both physical and mental.
It is. Masculinity is, you look at it as in a form of working out, building muscles, being strong. But in a sense,
that's not all that it is.
No. And it can also be in a form of in the workplace,
providing for your family,
all of that.
Yeah. And femininity, how they say women cook, clean.
Yeah, like a woman's supposed to be at home, cooking, cleaning, providing for the man while he's out getting the work. And when he comes home, the woman takes care of the man.
Now, the real definition of masculinity means qualities or attributes quality or attributes regards as characteristics of men. Examples: handsome, muscled, driven. Manliness. It's just manliness. Toughness. How they say, robustness.
We all know what a masculine man is and what a masculine man looks like.
Yeah, a man who takes care, provides. Definition of femme. I'm pretty sure it's gonna just say female. It's gonna say
No, put it up there.
female.
We all know femininity means.
Not everyone though.
I mean,
Yeah.
mostly femininity for a woman. Let's in color, pink,
Yeah.
softness.
It's
Just you're supposed to provide. You're supposed to be sweet.
yeah.
You like flowers. You like to be beautiful. And there's nothing wrong with that because that's me all the way, but I'm also masculine.
Well, femininity means basically the same thing, just the opposite of man. So we're gonna talk about gender stereotypes. We talk about gender stereotypes.
Yes, we should.
That should probably be one. A woman is supposed to be home oriented, passive, submissive. We're gonna get into submissive, but dependent. Damn, why do you put easily influenced? That's fucked up. I don't know.
Just read it. And we're
Okay, we're gonna list some examples because we have a list. Non-aggressive, dependent, easily influenced, submissive, passive, home-oriented, easily hurt emotionally, indecisive, talkative, gentle, sensitive to others' feelings, very desirous of security, very desirous. Oh, wait, let me maybe desirous. I'm pretty sure that's desirous of security. Cries a lot, emotional, verbal, kind, tactful, and nurturing.
nurturing.
Nurturing. That's what I'm gonna say. Nurturing.
Okay, I'm gonna read masculine, aggressive, independent, not easily influenced, dominant, active, worldly, not easily hurt emotionally, decisive, not at all talkative, tough, less sensitive to others' feelings, not very desirous of security, rarely cries,
Hold on.
logical, analytical, cruel, blunt, not nurturing. Hold on one sec. Will you pause?
No, I can pause live.
Oh, well, someone's at the door. Let's just say masculine. My nephew. But hold on to that thought. Now, a lot of those categories, you already know, do not apply. They apply, but they could be switched.
Yeah, we can. It can be switched. So we're gonna start off with, I guess, dependent and independent.
No, let's start off at the beginning.
With
not
aggressive
aggressive versus aggressive.
Now, I don't feel like, okay, see, men are aggressive naturally, but women are too, because women are catty. So I don't understand why they say not aggressive, because women are aggressive to other women. Yet I guess women aren't supposed to be aggressive towards men. We're supposed to be nurturing. But
We should have people. How come we ain't see what they?
Oh, there's no one in it. There's no one in it.
Hmm.
There's no one on live.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just,
Okay.
people ain't gonna just join in. Maybe if we'll blow up, then people will come and listen.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so your thoughts on men being aggressive?
Men are very aggressive.
They
Some,
are. Yeah, but
but
not all
some
men.
are. Yeah. So it doesn't. Just like it is, not aggressive, aggressive. They both can be switched. I know a lot of non-aggressive men. A lot.
They're honestly saying that men or women are basically opposites, but honestly,
We're
That
the
isn't,
same.
yeah, that honestly isn't true. Okay, so dependent and independent. I don't like how they use women being dependent as a stereotype. Well, it's a stereotype, so. But
We're supposed to be dependent
we're supposed
because
yeah, men are supposed to be
because you know, Eve came from Adam's rib, and she depended on him to provide the food and everything. But times have changed. A milestone.
women are being more independent,
Independent, more so than men.
Yeah, and men are honestly upset the fact that women are being so independent. Like men, they honestly, I feel like some take offense to women being independent because they
Hold
lack
on. Hello?
that masculine, you know.
Oh, that was real. Hello? Oh, nothing. We're streaming live. Me and Kristen is doing a podcast right now. Podcast.
Okay, make sure nobody don't go in my room.
Ain't somebody in your room?
Yeah, I'm saying make sure Tori don't open my door to my room.
Okay.
All right.
Hold on. Continue.
Yeah, men don't like when women are independent because they're just so easy.
All right, that's taken care of. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, next. Easily influenced, not easily influenced. That's a funny one.
Yeah, that's not
Men are easily influenced.
way more than women. And we're gonna be honest about it.
All it takes is a little cleavage. Sometimes. You know what?
Men are easy.
All it takes is a little flutter of the eye. Men are so easily influenced.
Yeah. I mean, some women are too. But we're gonna be honest. I'm using it as an example, so don't run with it. In the strip club. The strip club is a playground for men to give up money. Easily influenced. You wanna know why? Ass and titties. You don't even have to talk to them. Ass and titties. Continue. Submissive and dominant.
Mm-hmm.
Now, submissive and dominant. I feel like when it comes to being submissive, a man has to provide enough for me to be some sort of submissive. I'm not gonna say I'm just gonna bow down to my man like, you know, like he owns me. But
I gotta take my glasses off of this.
But being submissive, people have their own terms of submission and being dominant. There's different ways you can be submissive and dominant. You can be sexually submissive and dominant. You could be emotionally submissive and dominant.
Men love to be dominated. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm a former dominatrix. Yes. Men love that. Let's go on to the next one.
Wait, pause. I wasn't done.
Huh?
Men, honestly,
they like men like for women to tell them what to do.
Yeah, men love that sit down and shut up too, just like women do. I don't care what nobody says. Men love a woman who can also take control. Like
They
want
love
a
it.
woman. They want a woman who
Trust me,
can.
they love it.
Yeah, like men, they want a woman who can stand by their side and he take lead, but they also love a woman who can take charge too.
A man loves a woman that could be very feminine. A man loves a little kitten. A woman that could be really kitty and oh baby this, baby that. And then a man loves a woman that could be a wildcat behind closed doors. And then a man wants the woman to tell them what to do. A man likes a dominant woman. A lot of men do. Trust me. I know.
Okay, now
On to next.
we have passive and active. I don't necessarily know what that's supposed to mean, but I'm guessing passive means women keep their legs closed, meanwhile men are whores. But I'm not gonna jump that far down.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
Oh
what I'm getting
no.
at: passive and active.
Okay. So we need to look that one up so
Passive.
you could let them know exactly what it means.
Okay. The definition of passive means accepting or allowing what happens or what others do without active response or resistance. Woo! Anyways,
That's why I
you
wanted her to tell you. Look it up.
accepting or allowing what happens. Basically, let a man be a man. That's what I'm hearing also.
Doesn't work for me.
Yeah, I can't get with that one either.
Let's go on to the next.
Yeah, that just.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so we're gonna go with home oriented and worldly. Really, bro? They just. Oh
The
god.
men are supposed to just be out there
In the street.
looking all around everything. Wow, we supposed to sit at home
Tragic.
with the kids, watch TV, cook, clean, do laundry.
No.
Doesn't work like that. Not in today's society.
Yeah.
This is 2022, baby. Next.
Maybe 1930s. Easily hurt emotionally and not easily hurt emotionally.
That can go both ways.
Yeah, we can't determine someone's
Emotional,
emotional
emotional,
state. Yeah.
emotional stability.
Yeah.
Because there are some very, very strong women out there,
Also, weak women.
and there are some very, very weak women out there.
Strong men, weak men.
Very, very strong men out there. Know a lot of them, and I know a whole lot of weak ones. Unfortunately.
Yeah. And it depends on you.
Yeah, it does.
Whew, now they said indecisive and decisive. Now men are the most indecisive motherfuckers I know, and they want to say women are the indecisive ones. Oh Lord. Okay.
Woo!
You know
That
what?
is a funny one.
Usually it's honestly women who take charge. Men are the ones who
Indecisive. I'm telling you,
like.
I'm very decisive.
I mean,
More so than anything. I know what I'm gonna wear in the morning. I know what I'm gonna. I brings it down. I'm very decisive, but there are days that I am indecisive. I think it goes both ways. Men are indecisive and decisive. Have you ever said what you want to eat? Oh no, what do you want to eat? And then it go back and forth, back and forth. It's the same. Indecisiveness. It goes both ways. Next.
now we're gonna go with talkative and not at all talkative. It depends on you. It depends on you. Not everyone's talkative. I'm not talkative. Shit.
I'm not talkative. I don't even know why we talking now.
Unless I get high. Probably should have rolled up before we did this, but we're gonna leave that to YouTube community guidelines.
A little bit later.
Okay, now we're going with rough and gentle. So women are supposed to be gentle, men are supposed to be rough. No, I can't even lie. I'm a rough woman. Yeah, I'm a rough rider.
Yeah, me. Apple don't fall far from the tree, and I'm that tree.
Yeah, gentle. I mean, there's gentlemen out there. There's plenty of gentlemen out there.
Oh, I know some men that's just teddy bears, and I love it.
Literally, like,
Not just.
and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get more deep into this. People have that in their head how women want a tough man, which we want a man who can protect, but that doesn't mean we want a man beating our ass.
Exactly.
that plays with the role aggressive.
When we say tough, we mean as in security tough,
Yeah, not
as in a bouncer tough.
Yeah, be the bouncer
as
of the
right up
club.
out of here.
Not
Keep me protected tough.
if someone's talking to me crazy,
Get rid of them.
Yeah,
tough.
I want you to
exit them tough.
Yeah, like don't let a man run over me, because if he runs over me, I feel like he's gonna run over you too.
Because in the bedroom, both tough and teddy bear. Yeah, just balance it out. Balance it out. That's all.
Now we got sensitive to others' feelings, less sensitive to others' feelings.
I don't know. That's
depending on you.
It all depends on the person, and that's a lie too. That could be either or, and we're not going to even go into that.
But these are stereotypes. Let's not forget. And we're just listing some.
Mm-hmm. Let's move on.
Very desirous of security.
Wait a minute.
Isn't that desirous? DESIROUS. Desirous.
Wait a minute. Yeah, very desirous of security, or not very desirous of security. You're a man.
Okay, pause.
Who cares?
No. Okay, pause.
I want security. I want security.
Okay, men also want security too. They want their woman to cook and clean. That's security. They want their woman to take care of their household. That's security.
And they want their woman to help them fight.
That's security. They want a woman. If you leave your job, if you get fired from your job, and your woman has to pick up the slack of helping pay for some bills, that's security.
Ride or die.
Too.
That's called your ride or die. Yes. Let's move on.
Oh, I wasn't still done.
Oh,
but it's okay. It's okay. I mean, women are desirous of security. Men, this goes into the Facebook post that I was talking about earlier.
Oh, great. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. With the security. I use money as an example as security. This man wanted to run off with it. But I use the example of if I have to go 50-50 on bills, I shouldn't have to be submissive to you. And I say this because why am I meeting you halfway and I still have to walk the rest of the way?
Exactly. Why do I have to step in the puddle? Why?
It doesn't make sense. Like, why should either? But as a man, you're supposed to lay your jacket down over that puddle. That's what comes with security.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going with cries a lot of rarely cries. I'll be honest. I know lots of men that cry more than me.
There are a lot of men that cry. So you know what?
Men cry.
I don't even know why. That's on the list.
That shouldn't even be on the list. People cry whenever they want to cry. Men cry when they go off. Yeah, men, they go other places to cry. They don't cry in front of people. Maybe
they go in their car and cry.
Yeah,
the locker room.
Yeah, that's where those locker room talks come from. Those
when they say, "Oh, I gotta go take a leak." Yeah, they gotta go take a leak. They eyes is leaking. I gotta go take a leak. I just can't believe he did me like this.
They
Yeah, they taking a leak.
yeah. Now,
Funny.
this one really doesn't make sense to me. We have emotional and logical. I'm gonna be honest. If you don't have no fucking logical sense, you're making me mad. No, but no. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest.
Emotional, that could go both ways. I know a whole lot of emotional men. I know a lot of women that can keep a straight head and think logically in a crisis. That's me.
Now I'm gonna look up the definition of logical because not everybody
And
knows.
yeah.
But it says according to the rules of logic or formal arguments, characterized by or capable of clear sounding reasoning.
Exactly. Having a sound mind of reasoning when there's a crisis. That's me.
Okay, I'm be honest.
And a lot of men don't keep a straight head when something happens. You have some women have to baby have to
Yeah,
calm them
no.
down.
Yeah, like men
So
sometimes
they woo,
when
they
it
blow that fuse. You have to
yeah.
bring them down. Bring them down.
Yeah,
Come
like
on.
women, we usually
It's a clear
be
sky. The plane can land.
we usually be the ones to calm our mans down because they're upset about something. It's never usually. I mean, depends on the situation. But honestly, I think more logical than my baby dad. And I'm not saying women. Well, now pause. We're two women on a podcast. We're not bashing men. Let's clear that for clear that after 26 minutes of being on here. We're not bashing men. We're just stating the obvious.
And that
Things can go two ways, but
and the gender thing.
these are stereotypes, and this is how we feel. This is how we feel. Now, not everyone has the same opinion.
Just like in gender is stereotypes in race. And in my belief, I don't care what race you are, we're all equal. Mm-hmm. We all go through the same crisis. We all have deaths, births, breakups, marriages, divorces, poverty, wealth, the in between. Every race has it. So I don't know why there's a stereotype.
Yeah. Now we're going with verbal and analytical. Now, for all the people in the back that don't know what analytical means, analytical. I don't feel like typing that in. Right. Okay. Relating to or using analysis or logical reasoning, which didn't really give us much of a definition.
I'm an analytical person. Okay, analytical is when you just break everything down. You break everything down in form. Yeah. It's like a recipe.
Yeah, or
basically
like building something.
It's building something. So that's being analytical. Analytical, I should say.
I don't feel like men sometimes break things
men
down.
Aren't very analytical.
They aren't fucking analytical. They don't break things down piece by piece by piece. They act off of emotion just like if they regular did, people do.
It wouldn't be. They wouldn't be filled with prison.
Now this isn't all men.
If you was analytical, you're gonna think about the crime you're gonna commit. You're gonna go into detail about how you're gonna be able to get away with that crime. And when it comes down to that point where you figure it out and say, there's no way, I'm not going to commit this crime because I can't get out of it. You wouldn't be in prison. So many men are in prison because they're not analytical.
Sounds like premeditated murder to me.
Okay.
Now we're going with kind or cruel. That's fucked up. I'm a cruel person. But I'm a kind person too.
You're not. Hey,
I'm not as cruel as I used to be.
She's a kind person. The apple don't fall far from the tree. She's
I'm a-
very kind.
I'm a kind person.
But she can be cruel.
You
And
don't,
so can I.
you don't want to see me like that.
But I don't like being cruel.
Yeah, I don't like being cruel.
But there are times in your life that you have to be.
Sometimes you do. You have to be cruel to people.
But
let people
only-
know. Let people know.
You have to but you have to do it at the right time.
Yeah.
You don't walk up to somebody and slap them and say, "Have a nice day." Oh, sorry, Will Smith. Oh, my bad. You too.
Now we got tactful and blunt. I'm a blunt person.
Oh, I'm blunt. And I could be tactful, but I'm very blunt. I mean, you know what? And men aren't that blunt.
They aren't. They fucking beat around the bush.
They beat around the damn bush. I'm blunt with my shit. If I don't want to be with you, bye. I'm not going to just keep having you linger around me. I don't know why he's still hanging around. Didn't I tell you to go?
No, the definition.
You got to be blunt.
The definition of tactful is supposed to be basically considerate, understanding, delicate, or let's just say respectful. That's the easiest. Honestly,
and I do that very much so in being blunt.
Yeah,
I'm very tactful and blunt at the same time.
Yeah, you can be both. Like you can be both at the same time. You don't have to be fucking rude just to get your point across. You can be respectful and get your point across. So that honestly,
they would know exactly what you're saying. But if they don't, if
they don't understand
it, you just have to go straight off blunt,
or just leave it alone. One of the two.
No.
Yeah, it's okay. After this. Now the last one: nurturing and not nurturing. Now, honestly, this is going to go back off of another Facebook post about how people wanted to say they shouldn't get their son a kitchen set because women aren't supposed to be in the kitchen. Now, I don't believe that little boys should not have a kitchen set because men need to learn how to cook too.
And most chefs are men, believe it or not.
Like, who is Gordon Ramsay?
Most chefs are men.
Who?
The best cooks
are men.
And if I ever, which probably would be never, but if I ever get married, it's going to be a chef. Better believe that. I can cook. I can cook my ass off. I'm from the dirty South. I'm from down in the Delta. So I know how to cook them collard greens and all that shit. But I want a man that can cook equally as well as I. Ain't nothing like a man that can cook. Woo, sets my soul on fire. Ooh.
Now, but also say this. People also feel like their sons shouldn't have baby dolls. But I'm going to be honest. Me, I feel like I would give my son a baby doll. And it's not because of the stereotype, oh, my son will end up gay. Or my son will be nurturing. I would rather my son hold a little baby rather than pick up a gun toy. Like, people honestly are so afraid of their kids coming out gay, but that's not the real issue. Their sexuality has nothing to do with are they going to be a good person? Is your son going to be a deadbeat? That should be the real question. Is your son going to end up a deadbeat? Is your daughter going to end up something we just pray she doesn't? or something we hope your son does. I would rather my son nurture a baby doll and eventually become a good father than pick up a gun and become a hood motherfucker, run around, act crazy, And I don't want to give any examples because I ain't gonna throw anybody out there. But yeah. Amen. Now this is all based off opinion, so I hope no one gets offended.
We just want to talk. get this off our chest. This is how we feel. And you feel the way you feel. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
We're not talking about all the people. We're talking about a certain percent of the category that they fall in. Some people will not admit that they fall in that category, which, oh well, they just won't admit it.
But with that stereotype, they both sway side to side.
Yep.
They both go from one hand to the next. The femininity, the masculinity, they go hand in hand. And on that piece, we're out. That